time for talk is finally finished. Because it's time to saddle up Mount Gambier, because here we go.
Fari back upstairs. Oh, McFadden on the back wheels.
Slingshots out at two-wheel-to-wheel. He's on the outside of J-Mac.
Here comes TVG. Slide job on pit. Inside, also Michael Code in the 51. Inside he goes on Stansfield. So it's all rocking and rolling through turn 4. Nicola leads where Alex...
As they come on turn number 2, Jenny line out, sneaks on the low side and nearly into turn 3.
Stephen Lyons is the king. He wins the challenge.
Good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, the first of 3 races for the World of Thunder Racing League. Tonight, it is the Shore Power Super Late Models round number 3, live from Eldora, presented by Monsters of. Let's start that one again. Jeez, we're all over the show. Presented by World of Thunder Racing League and DirtFan.com. In fact, let's bring up that there. Boy, oh boy, we are rusty today. You know what? I'm going to put it down to lack of food. So that's what I'm going to go with. Qualifying on the program in about 45 minutes time. And again, as you can see, some of the cars on the racetrack right now. You'll see up on the top 3 fastest drivers so far during this practice session. It will get all cleaned off once the qualifying session rolls into effect here at the Eldora Speedway. Of course, make sure you head over to World of Thunder Racing League on Facebook, give them a like and a follow. And of course, don't forget to check out their website as well. Keep up to date with all the sim racing action going on throughout the week. www.wotrl.com. Of course, don't forget to check out dirtfan.com on Facebook as well, at dirtfan. And of course, you can keep up to date with their website as well, dirtfan.com. As there is the checkered flag being thrown on the practice session. Now it is time for qualifying. We'll take a look at the top 20 qualifiers on the left-hand side of your screen. We'll also take a look at the driver on the racetrack. So one of the first cars we'll keep an eye on through this one is going to be Bryson Daffin in caliber 18. Hello, Gordon. Scott, everybody welcome in. Cardwells. Of course, if you're watching on our Facebook channel, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/ultimatedirt.tv. Hit the subscribe button. This will be thanks to Steve and Checkers and Wreckers for their support and their push for our YouTube channel. Bryson Daffin second quick, Justin sixth, John Lopresto on track. Tanner Tomasi 7th quick, Kenneth Payne caliber 2. See what Kenneth Payne, we'll see if he can bring the pain. It's 14th quick. Brett Fear, not fair. I think it was fair. Hello, Ronald. James Gracie in caliber 269 on the racetrack right now. Davin Cardwell, the quickest, with a 16.077. Shane James rolling out in that HRE Motorsports caliber 3 car. The Dirt All Access 34 Raceway number 3 machine will get his first lap in here at the Eldora Speedway, all trying to knock off Davin Cardwell with a 16.077. 16.077. First lap time for Shane James. Second quick with a 16.146. Robert Tucker, caliber 17, 25th quick. Another Tucker, no relation, I don't believe, in caliber 00, driving the Swindell Speed Lab racing high flag. That is Kendall Tucker, 7th quick run on the slider line, going to hit the wall, so that's going to conclude his qualifying efforts here at the Eldora Speedway. And of course, if you have a contact with the wall, you will not get the lap time in. That was a little slower. Hayden Cardwell, quick time with a 16.047. Blake Majulis, 3rd quick. Zach McSwain, 4th. As Brad Moore in caliber 2. The 2M machine. See if he gets a lap in here at Eldora. I believe that'll be the green flag for the 2M. Jordan Casey sits 7th quick, and that is going to wrap up qualifying here from the Eldora Speedway. Four heat races on the program for tonight's World of Thunder Racing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. Round number 3. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Eight laps going to be the distance here. The top 3 to the main event. Everybody else through to the B mains. And the top 2 will go straight through to the redraw dash, where we'll do that during the warm-up session live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Starting on pole, driving the D1RT caliber 7, it's Hayden Cardwell. On his outside, driving the HRE Motorsports caliber 3, that's Shane James. They call him Downtown JD Brown, driving caliber 14, will start position number 3. At a position number 4, driving caliber 30, that's Scott Dobbs. Position 5, driving caliber 21, that'll be Chad Boland. Brad Dyer in the 056 will start position 6. We go back to Gary Peck, caliber 88, out of position number 7. Lining up on that outside of the 4th row, driving caliber 4, it's Huey Quillen. Position number 9, driving the 084, that'll be Russell Berry on his outside. In caliber 45, it's Brian Lambert out of position number 10. Eric Alexander driving caliber 43 will start position 11, and Aaron Kitchen, a former World of Thunder Super Late Model champion, I believe season 2. It was either season 2 or season 3. He picked up the championship with the World of Thunder Racing League in the Super Late Models. He will start position number 12. Again, 8 laps the distance here for heat number 1. 4 heat races on the program, and more than likely 3 B mains, which will be contested over 10 laps, I believe, maybe 12. As we get set for heat number 1. Here live from the Eldora Speedway, the virtual Eldora Speedway. Tony Stewart's backyard as we get set to go green flag racing off at turn number 4. Hayden Cardwell going to be tough to beat in this one. Pace truck is in. Hayden Cardwell on the loud pedal, and we are green here at Eldora. No surprise to see Cardwell go straight to the top side. JD Brown up on the inside there on Shane James down through turn number 3 and 4. Boland and Dobbs, they're going to run side by side as well. Lap number 1, Hayden Cardwell nearly out to a second lead. Brown and James It was nearly a dead heat at the start-finish line on the opening lap, but now look at him, 3 wide nearly through turn number 3 and 4. Dobbs on the inside in that 3D Racing number 29 machine. Again, the top 3 going to go through. Brown got a little tight there. In comes Scott Dobbs up on the inside, side by side for the final transfer spot. So make their way into turn number corners number 3 and 4. Cardwell continues to lead, 3 down, 5 to run. James is comfortable in second, but he's not out of the woodworks just yet. It's the number 29 machine, Scott Dobbs, in 4th position. He's got a pole position in tonight's B main if he finishes 4th. Otherwise, he's going to have to get by JD Brown to get a direct transfer into the main event. Still the battle on screen for 2nd, 3rd and 4th, and 5th isn't too far away. Driving car number 21, that's Chad Boland. He's got Gary Peck behind him, and here goes JD Brown down to the inside. As he complete the slide job? No, stays to the middle of the racetracks. James gets relegated back to 3rd. James doesn't look all that comfortable on the top side of the racetrack through turn number 3 and 4, and in comes Scott Dobbs, driving car number 29, but James has got a good run down the front straightaway, nearly 3 wide again through corners number 1 and 2. James will move back into 2nd position. Cardwell, he is just checked O-U-T. He is gone as the white flag will fly here in heat number 1. Uh-oh, Boland made the mistake. He was close, but not close enough through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. It's going to be Hayden Cardwell. Shane James will go 2nd. 3rd is going to go to JD Brown. Scott Dobbs 4th. Chad Boland, Gary Peck, Huey Quillen, Aaron Kitchen, Brad Dyer, Brian Lambert, your top 10, Russell Berry and Eric Alexander to round out this 12 car field. In fact, it was. Heat number 1 is complete. Heat number 2. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 8-lap heat races, 10-lap B mains. Heat number 2, your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid looks like this. Starting on pole, driving the Monsters of Dirt number 07D car, it's Davin Cardwell. On his outside, driving the Napa Auto Parts car number 49 of David Heilemann. Position number 3 in the Team VLR.com car number 33 entry, that's Evan C. On his outside, driving car number 331 out of position 4, that'll be Dustin Hall. Position 4, driving car number 24, JR Daniel Cummings Jr. out of position 5. Out of position 6, driving the Team VLR.com, car number 19 of Garrett Nebrigi. John LaPresto, car number 57, will start position 7. Out of position 8, car number 269, that's James Grace. Out of position 9, car number 54 of Mitch Stiles, car number 11, Cole Newhoffen. Out of position number 10 with Blake Brown in car number 74 to round out this 11 car field. Ricardo, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate it. Guys, if you want to get your name on the screen, all you've got to do is head over to the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page, give us a like and a follow, and get your name up on the screen. Go, of course, don't forget our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit that subscribe button as we are green as Evan C. move to the inside there on David Heilemann down through turns number 1, and there may have been a little contact, a little bit of a bump, but no harm, no foul. Heilemann tries to come back, and Evans C. again. Remember, the top 2 go to the redraw. No dash. It's a redraw that happens live right here in the warm-up session. And again, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We've got this 4-car battle right now. Evans C. looking to clear away from David Heilemann as he looks to run down your race leader. This could be a race in itself. Davin Cardwell trying to hold off Evan C. Evan C. getting a run. Cardwell comes off the wall out of turn number 2. Cummings Jr. got tight there on the top side, and that allowed Heilemann to run the slider line through turn number 3 and 4. So a good battle for 1st and 2nd, and a good battle for 3rd and 4th. There is the 24 JR. The FEG PC entry. Oh, Heilemann into the wall. Cummings caught him. He got a piece of it. And now Dustin Hall around the outside, looking to get around the outside. Daniel Cummings Jr. Geez, a lap that he would rather forget. we must say as well, he's going to fall back to position number 5. But look at Evan C with a slide job there on Davin Cardwell for the race lead. 5 down, 3 to run. Cardwell looking to get back the race lead, but as long as you finish inside the top 2, you're going to make it into the redraw. And that's where it gets unpredictable. 2 to run, a mile left for heat number 2 with the World of Thunder Racing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. C looks very comfortable through turn number 3 and 4. Slider line along with Evan C. The white flag is out this time by. And Evan C. just a couple of turns away from the redraw position. He will get the win off turn number 4. Heat number 2 goes to Evan C. Davin Cardwell home in second. Third is going to be David Harleman. Those 3 drivers will be in the main event. Dustin Hall, Daniel Cummings Jr., Cole Newhoffen, John Lepresto, Blake Brown, Garrett Nebregi, and James Grace, with Mitch Stiles home in position number 11 for heat number 2. Heat number 3. We get set for the second half of the heat races. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Another good lot of drivers here in heat number 3. Starting on pole, he is the current and defending, not only world champion for the super late models on the iRacing.com service, but he is also a 2-time defending World of Thunder iRacing League super late model champion, driving car number 127. Blake Majulis starts on pole. On his outside, driving car number 42, that's Jordan Casey. Starting position number 3, driving car number 2, Dylan Hauser. On his outside, driving the 112, Devin Morgan at a position number 4. Position 5 with the 08 of Jacob Prilliman. Bryson Daffin, car number 18, will start position 6. The 77 3D Racing entry, Warren Samoy, will start position 7. Out of position 8, it'll be the 17 of Robert Tucker. Ashton Riggle, car number 82, out of position number 9, Jason Skinner, the principal. Lines up out of position number 10. Brad Moore will start position 11. Brad Gabbard did not grid for position 12, and that will put Devon Gentry driving car number 121 to bring up this 12-car field. So we thank you all very much for being here on this Sunday evening. Thank you very much for those follows that did come through, as well as the likes and shares. We appreciate all the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV on this Sunday night. The triple header, World of Thunder Racing League. A green flag is out. Heat number 3. And it's going to be Blake Majulis. Uh-oh, Jordan Casey very tight. He lost three spots, nearly 4. As they go 3 wide, Jordan Casey right in the thick of things. And I'm sure he would love to have that lap all over again. Here goes Devin Morgan, the white and green machine. That looks sexy, that car. He's in 3rd position. Dylan Hauser debuting the new paint scheme for the super late model. Not a bad colour choice either as well. Majulis leads. Dylan Hauser in 2nd. Hauser getting a run there on the 127 car of Blake Majulis here, but here comes. Boys, you better not muck around too much, because the 112 of Devin Morgan, he's been on an absolute tear in the past week, and I must say he's really opened my eyes. Anything that he gets his backside into, pretty sure he got a podium last week in the 360 sprint cars on a Monday night. So just proving his versatility here, that he's got the capability to run anything and everything and be very competitive. We will complete 5 laps this time by in heat number 3. Majulis and Hauser continue to run very similar lines. Hauser sneaking up on the inside, but unfortunately couldn't quite make the pass there in turn number 3 and 4. And Majulis is still going to hold on to that 1st position. We'll have 2 to go this time by, so 8 turns around the Eldora Speedway. Majulis stays down low there on the exit of turn number 4. A lot lower than what Hauser was. As Hauser, does he go the slide job? He looks for the slider line, but realised he had to back out of the throttle.
He gets into the wall, and now here comes Devon Morgan again. Here on the final lap, this time by Devon Morgan. If he wants to get a chance at starting up near the front, he's going to have to get by it. One of these drivers, oh no! Morgan into the side of Majulis, and you know Majulis ain't going to be too happy with that one. Dylan Hauser going to come away victorious. Second goes to Devon Morgan. Third is going to be Blake Majulis. Then we go back to Jordan Casey, Bryson Daffin, Warren Samoy, Robert Tucker, Jason Skinner, Jacob Prilliman, Ashton Wriggle, your top 10, Devon Gentry, and Brad Moore home in positions number 11 and 12. It had it all in heat number 3. There was some contact, and I wish that cat would shut up. Heat number 4, the fourth and final heat race of the night before we move into our preliminary mains, our 3B mains on the program, which will be contested over 10 laps. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, driving car number 25 in that FTP entry, it's going to be Zach McSwain. On the outside of the front row at a position number 2, driving the Swindell Speed Lab 00, it's going to be Kendall Tucker. Terry Wolf will start position number 3, driving car number 34. The 17S of Justin Sick will line up at a position 4. Position 5 will be the 09 of Tanner Tomasi. Devon Thompson, car number 5, will start position number 6. Position number 7, driving car number 15, that's Tanner Folds. On his outside, driving car number 29, Kenneth Payne will start position number 8. Lining up at a position at number 9, driving car number 01, that's Aaron Brumbelow. Brent Fair in car number 35 will start position number 10, alongside by himself, in fact, in car number 20, in row number 6, at a position 11, it's Mario Perez. Fourth and final heat race of the night here on this Sunday evening. We thank you so very much for spending your Sunday evening with us, watching the World of Thunder iRacing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models, round number 3 of 8. Don't forget, 8 PM Eastern, we will have the DirtFan.com UMP Modified Series. Of course, myself alongside Tommy Checker in the booth for that call. And then at 10 PM Eastern will be also the Ultimate Dirt TV and DirtFan.com 410 winged sprint cars. And again, Tommy's going to be joining us in the booth for that as well. So an exciting night to finish this Sunday evening as we go through turn number 3 and 4 for the first time. 3 wide, Wolf up on the inside. Wolf looking to go from third to first. It's Kendall Tucker in the lead, lap number 1. McSwain, he made the mistake in 3 and 4. Just jumped the cushion, got into the wall. So easy to do here on the top side of the Eldora Speedway. McSwain trying to gather his thoughts back up, gather the momentum, and look to hold on to second position. Terry Wolf, meanwhile, not going to give up without a fight. Driving the Dyno 1 VP Racing Fuels car number 34. Up on the inside once again, down to turn number 3 and 4. Justin Sick rolls the middle. Wolf, he's got some speed, I must say, but look at the slider line coming out from Kendall Tucker. And that's Swindell Speed Lab iRacing iFlag. He holds on to your top spot, McSwain. So look at your top 3. They are all different lines around this big half a mile of a racetrack. Wolf runs the bottom, McSwain runs the top, and Tucker's running anywhere, slider line if possible. This time he stays on the top shelf on the entry to turn number 3. He gets into the wall, jumps the cushion, 3 wide on the exit of turn number 4. McSwain back to the race lead. Slide job on Tucker. Tucker going to cross underneath. He's got to be careful because he can't go too low because Terry Wolf is there. But here goes Tucker. Back to the inside, back to a slide job into turn number 3. McSwain to the inside. They made contact off turn 4. And in comes Terry Wolf, driving car number 34 once again. Wolf, he is not going away just yet, but McSwain will lead down into turn number 3. The white flag is out this time by for that FTP, Capron Screen Printing, Dirty Grass, Soul, iRacing, Iron Flag, number 25. Couple of turns away from the redraw position. Into corners number 3, out of turn number 4. McCain, you've done it again. He gets the win in heat number 4. Kendall Tucker home in second, Terry Wolf third. Fourth is going to go to Justin Sick, Tanner Tomasi, Kenneth Payne, Devon Thompson, Aaron Brumbelow, Mario Perez, Brent Fair, and Tanner Folds. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome back. Welcome everybody into the Ultimate Dirt TV community and the Ultimate Dirt TV broadcast. We hope you are enjoying the show for the moment. B main number 1. Taking to the pit road behind the iRacing.com pace truck. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. So 3 B mains to be contested over 10 laps. The top 4 from each B main will make their way into the back of the 12 cars that have already locked themselves in from tonight's heat racing action. B main number 1, your starting grid looks like this. Starting on pole, it's going to be Scott Dobbs. On the outside of row number 1 will be Justin Sick. Second row inside, position 3 is going to be Bryson Daff and Cole Newhafen at a position number 4. Position number 5 will be Huey Quillen. Devon Thompson starts position number 6. Jason Skinner will start position 7. Garrett Niebregi will start position number 8. Position 9 is going to be Brian Lambert. Brent Fair out of position number 10 with Brad Moore, who will start position number 11. Just 11 cars to contest the first B main. 3 B mains on the program. After the third B main, we have I think it's a 3-minute warm-up session. That is when we are going to be doing the redraw for tonight's top 2 from each heat races. So the top 8 positions. And of course that will line up the field for tonight's 40-lap main event. Of course we'll have 45 laps on the board. But of course those first 5 laps to get those drivers in the redraw into their correct positions. Once they're in those correct positions, they will do a 4-wide salute. And then on lap number 5 is when we'll take to the green flag. More on that later on. B main number 1, 10 laps slapped up onto the board. We are green. But once again here at Eldora. And again, we'll keep an eye on your top 4. Oh, that 00 car. That's going to be Jason Skinner. He got a little tight there through turn number 1 and 2. Uh-oh, the 23 car around Brian Lambert. He's going to fall back to last position. Niebregi trying to make his way through the field as well. Up to 7th position. Oh, Niebregi. What a moment that was. That was a massive pucker up moment. And hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Sick and Huey Quillen. They're going to run side by side through turn number 3 and 4 into turns 1 and 2. Quillen in the 4 machine. Justin Sick in that 17S. Battle on for the race lead as well. Scott Dobbs to the lead. Daffin trying to get by the number 29 machine. Let's see how they go. Bam, bam. The number 29 out in front. Second, Bryson Daffin. And this track looks a little tricky to run right now. There's a few different lines these drivers have been able to maneuver. Quillen into third. Fourth is Justin Sick driving the 3D racing entry. Here comes Niebregi in the 19N machine. To the top side in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. 5 down, 5 to run in the opening B main of the night. And at the moment, if Garrett Niebregi, if he doesn't pass one more car, well, that's going to be his super late model night done. And hopefully we'll get to see him in the UMP modified in about an hour and 20 minutes time. As Brad Moore sits in position 6 as well, but this is where the battle and the action is going to be heating up right now because Justin Sick just got a little loose there on the exit of turn number 2. Niebregi doesn't look all that comfortable on the top side. He's just trying to keep the car straight and not sort of overdrive the car into the wall. I'd like to see the 19N make it into the main event. I'd like to see Justin Sick as well, but I guess we can't really play favourites around here. Sick and Nebriji contact there, and Brad Moore. Oh, he was the luckiest of them all. Brad Moore into position 4 right now, as the yellow flag is going to fly. And this is going to set us up for a green-white checker situation here in B main number 1. So the first of 3 broadcasts tonight here on Ultimate Dirt 2. If you haven't done so already, head over to our Facebook page, give us a like and a follow, as did, I'm going to say, Amado just then. So thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And of course, you can go over to our YouTube channel if you like watching it on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up on the video as well. And of course, we are aiming for a goal of 1,000 subscribers. Of course, we need your help getting there. So the lights will go out on your iRacing.com pace track. And it will be a green-white checker situation. Epic, thank you for that sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Into turns 3 and 4. Scott Dobbs a mile away. Green flag back out onto the circuit. This is B main number 1 of 3. Nebriji got a chance once again. That's him there in the 19 in the yellow and purple machine. It is beaten and battered. He's seen better days, that's for sure. They're 3 wide for 6th and 7th and 8th right now, but we keep an eye on the 3rd and 4th spot. Brad Moore, little tight there. Huey Quillen on the bottom side. Final time in B main number 1. So they come through 3 and 4 for the final time. Top 4 going to make it through. Who will that be? Bryson Duffin gets the win. Second going to go to Scott Dobbs. Huey Quillen going to grab 3rd ahead of Brad Moore in 4th. Those 4 drivers will continue their journey in tonight's 40-lap main event here at the Eldora Speedway. For the World of Thunder iRacing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. B main number 2. Cars taking to pit road. Right now, let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. We'll have about 12 cars in this one. Starting on pole, driving car number 331, Dustin Hall. On his outside in car number 21, Chad Boland. Tanner Tomasi will start position number 3. Warren Samoy will line up at a position number 4. Position 5 is going to be John Lopresto. Aaron Kitchen starts position 6. Excuse me. Starting position 7 will be Aaron Brumbelow. Jacob Prilliman will start position number 8. Position 9 in the 269, that'll be James Grace. Russell Berry will start position number 10. Tanner Folds at a position number 11, and Devin Gentry lines up at a position at number 12. Again, 10 laps on the board for B main number 2. Again, we put the top 4 into the back of this main event field. 24 starters will take to the racetrack for round number 3 for 40 laps. 20 miles, essentially. Dustin Hall and Chad Boland on the front row. Pace truckers in. Dustin Hall wants to go, and he's got the right to do so, as he will lead the field down through turn number 1 and 2. The D1RT number 21 of Chad Boland. Start on the outside of the front row, and again, We'll see if he can hang on to a top 4 position. Warren Samoy driving car number 77 up on the inside. He moves into position 3. Will he go for the slide job into turns 1? He thought about it, but got the car a little crossed up. Tanner Tomasi in the 09 machine works his way into 3rd spot, relegating Warren Samoy back to 4th. And those drivers are going to go tick for tack right now. Returns 1 and 2 again. Tomasi in the 09 machine. Samoy in the 77. Here comes Aaron Brombelow. Brombelow working low through turn number 3 and 4. Behind him, Aaron Kitchen driving the 17 car. Brombelow moves into 4th. Samoy now on the outside looking in. How will this track play out into the drivers' hands for tonight's main event? These drivers on the racetrack at the moment and through the B mains for those 4 that transfer. It is going to be critical. This 3-minute warm-up session between the 3rd B main and the A main. That is when these drivers that haven't seen the racetrack from the heat races, that's going to be their opportunity to go ahead and really attack this racetrack and find out what setup is going to work best. 6 down, 4 to run. Your leader is Dustin Hall. On screen, 2nd and 3rd place, the 21 of Chad Boland in 2nd, the 09 of Tanner Tomasi in 3rd. 4th is Aaron Brombelow. Couple of car lengths behind him in 5th position, driving the 17 car. That's Aaron Kitchen. He needs to make something happen here, because if he doesn't make this pass on the 01 machine, he won't make the show. Two laps to run right now for your leader driving the 331 car, Dustin Hall. Out in front, again followed by Chad Boland in 2nd, Tanner Tomasi 3rd. 4th is Aaron Brombelow, just continues to roll the bottom side. There goes Kitchen. He's up on top of the racetrack now. He's only got 4 turns to get by that 01 machine of Aaron Brombelow. And 8/10 of a second. It's not going to be enough, because as they come through turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be Dustin Hall getting the win ahead of Chad Boland, Tanner Tomasi 3rd. 4th at the line is going to be Aaron Brombelow. Aaron Kitchen home in 5th. John Lopresto, Warren Samoy, James Grace, Russell Berry, Tanner Folds, and Jacob Prilliman home in position number 11. So 2 B mains completed. 1 more B main left to run. 4 final transfer positions up for grabs here tonight, with, I believe, what would be an 24, 21st, 18, and 15th starting position. Let's take a look at how they line up right now with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, B main number 3, driving the car number 42, Jordan Casey. The 24, JR, car number out of position 2, it's going to be Daniel Cummings Jr. Gary Peck, driving car number 88, will start position 3. Kenneth Payne, car number 2, will start position 4. Position 5 is going to be the 17 of Robert Tucker. Blake Brown, driving car 74, will start position 6. The 056 of Brad Dyer starts position 7. Mario Perez, car number 20, will start position number 8. Position number 9 going to be Ashton Wrigley. At a position 10, it's going to be Mitch Stars with Eric Alexander lining up at a position number 11. Again, another 11 cars in tonight's 3rd B main. Again, we'll have the redraw up after this one. 10 final laps in preliminary action. B main number 3. Jordan Casey, Daniel Cummings Jr. Jordan Casey stands on the gas. We are green in the final B main of the night. Cummings Jr. Oh, Kenneth Payne around 360. The green flag still out onto the circuit. No, there is the yellow. So the first yellow of B main number 3. So this will take away 3 laps of the allocated 10 laps on the board. So when we go back to green flag action, we are probably going to be right around the halfway stage of the third B main. There is the racing.com pace truck as the field lines up at the moment, single file, but they will go back into rows of 2 by 2 at the moment. How they will line up will be Jordan Casey, Daniel Cummings Jr., Robert Tucker, and Brad Dye, your top 4. Then we go back to Ashton Riggle, Gary Peck, Mitch Stiles, Blake Brown, Mario Perez, and Kenneth Payne. Unfortunately for Eric Alexander, driving car number 43, his night is done. So we've still got 10 cars left on the racetrack, as in fact the lights will go out on the pace truck this time by. As I said, we're close right around the halfway stage of this one, so it'll be 4 down, 6 to run. And of course, green, white checker situations are on as well, like we've seen in the previous one. Jordan Casey once again looking to get on the gas. The pace truck is in. There he is. Waste no time. And he looks to put a good gap between himself and second place driver. It's the 24 JR machine, Daniel Cummings Jr. And what was 4/10 of a second going down into turn number 1 has quickly gone to side-by-side racing for the race lead. But look at this battle on for 3rd, 4th, 5th. Well, I was going to say 6th and 7th as well, but turns out, look at Gary Peck around the outside there. Brad Dyer into 3rd. And up comes the 54 machine, Mitch Stiles. On the inside of Blake Brown, they run side by side for 5th and 4th and 5th, I should say. So again, this battle on screen between the orange and black 54 and the black, white and red number 74 machine. That's the battle that is heating up for the transfer position for the time being. 7 down, 3 to run in the final B main. The final 3 laps, a mile and a half before our 40-lap main event will start. Brown will hold on to position number 4, Mitch Stiles. In the $1 Million Motorsports, dirtfan.com. On the outside looking in, and I don't think that 54 unless disaster strikes one of these top 4 drivers. I think our top 4 drivers are pretty much locked in for the time being. The Suburban Auto Sales, FEG PC 24 JR machine, the Daredevil Racing entry. Checkered flag is out. Jordan Casey with the win. Second going to go to Daniel Cummings Jr., Gary Peck. 3rd, Blake Brown. In 4th, Stiles. Dyer, Tucker, Riggle, Payne, and Perez, your top 10. So it is time for our redraw. There we go. So as the cars are coming on to the racetrack, we are going to go and chat with our good friend Stephen McMillan. You ready, buddy?
Ready.
All right, let's get after it.
All right, heat race number 1, car number 7, Hayden Cardwell.
Hayden, it's not last, it's 5th.
Car number 33, heat race number 2, winner Evan C.
Position 4.
Heat race number 3, winner car number 2, Dylan Hauser.
Position 6.
Heat race number 4, winner car number 25, Zach McSwain.
Position 2.
Heat race number 1, second place, car number 3, Shane James.
Sorry, Shane. 8th.
Second place, heat race number 2, 07D, Davin Cardwell.
Sorry, Davin. 7th.
Heat race number 3, car number 112, Devin Morgan.
Pole position.
Heat race number 4, second place, car number 00, Kendall Tucker.
Position 3.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Alright, there we go. The redraw just happened. So right now we'll take this opportunity to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV, pay a couple of bills, and be back in just a few moments' time. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV for the World of Thunder Racing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models from the Eldora Speedway. Round number 3. Good evening, race fans. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here on this Sunday evening, the first of 3 broadcasts. In 1 hour's time, we'll have the DirtFan.com UMP Modified Series as they travel to, I would not have a clue, I think it's Lanier. And I believe we got, in 3 hours' time, will be the 410 winged sprint cars at the dirt track at Charlotte. Let's take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for your 24 stars. We'll start from position number 9. As remember, those top 8 drivers are in the redraw. We'll go through the top 8 redraw drivers, and then from 9th on back will be correct. Those top 8 redraw drivers, of course, that you can see on your screen. There is your first 4. Hayden Cardwell, Evan C., Dylan Hauser, and Zach McSwain. The other 4 drivers from the redraw, Shane James, Davin Cardwell, Devin Morgan, and Kendall Tucker. From 9th on back is going to be correct. At a position 9, driving car number 14, that's JD Brown. The 10 starting position belongs to the 49 of David Harleman. Blake Majulis in the 127 will start position 11. Terry Wolfe in car number 34 starts position 12. 13th on back will be your B-main winners and transferees. Bryson Daffin out of position 13. Dustin Hall out of position 14. Jordan Casey alongside Scott Dobbs in row 8 out of positions 15 and 16. 17th is going to be Chad Boland. Daniel Cummings Jr. out of position 18. Huey Quillen out of position 19. Tanner Tomasi will start position 20. 21st is going to be Gary Peck. Brad Moore will start 22nd. Aaron Brombelow 23rd. And Blake Brown will start position number 24. That was a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for tonight's 24 starters of your World of Thunder Racing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. Round number 3 from the Eldora Speedway. And a reminder, in 1 hour's time will be the DirtFan.com UMP Modified Series. Now that is going to be that is fixed setup racing. So that should provide plenty of on-track action. The pace truck to the infield. We are not going green. The R-Racing green flag will come out. However, these drivers will pace around. Once they get down into turns number 1 and 2, those first 4 rows will just shuffle around a bit to get the drivers into their correct starting position. So by the time we go into turn number 3 and 4, they should all but be there, ready to go. Once they make their way on the next lap, they will get the signal. Rows 1 to 6 will stay lined up. Row 7 will split inside and outside. And oh, they got the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. Yeah, let's hear your predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Head over to the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page and click on the comment section on the videos, and let us know who you're cheering for in this one. So there is lap 1 of 45. Now again, this is going to be a 40 lap main event, as the drivers will make their way into a 4 wide salute, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Eldora Speedway. Again, there is no better sight in all of motorsports. Into turn number 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, your World of Thunder R-Racing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. The drivers are 4 wide. I feel like the only thing to be playing right now is music, but ladies and gentlemen, again, we thank you so very much for spending part of your Sunday evening with us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And I got to admit, the pressure's now on for the UMP modified drivers and the 410 wing sprint car drivers to make this look a little better, because right now, well, that looks near perfect, except for that blinking car on the outside, which is Zach McSwain in the... In fact, it's not Zach McSwain. I apologise. It's going to be Dustin Hall that was blinking then. Yeah, this one's going to be real tough to pick. You've got the likes of McSwain, Morgan, Tucker, C, Carboy, Hauser, another Carboy, Hayden and Davin, Shane James, JD Brown, David Hardeman, Blake McJulis. I mean, any one of these drivers, Jordan Casey could make a run through the field. Daniel Cummings Jr.'s got the ability to run through a field. Well, who gets it done? It is time to get after it, ladies and gentlemen. As the field makes their way down the back straightaway, green flag action off turn number 4, the World of Thunder R-Racing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. 40 laps on the board. Let's get naughty for 40. It is green with the green and white number 112, Devin Morgan. Returns 1 and 2. Tucker gets by Zach McSwain. Hayden Cardwell up on the inside there, and Evan C into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide. Tucker with a slide job on Morgan for the race lead, but Devin Morgan quickly works it back underneath as they go 3 wide behind him. Oh, there's so much action to keep an eye on. There's only one camera that's going to catch all this one, and this is this camera right here. I know it sucks, but boy, what about the action all over the racetrack? Morgan slide job on Tucker. Tucker will cross it underneath. McSwain in third. Until this field gets settled out, this is probably the best camera to catch all the action. Hauser into the back. Oh, but McSwain checked up and he did well, Hauser. And McSwain kept it going. Davin Cardwell by Hayden on the top side behind Evan C. So the Cardwells run 6th and 7th. Here goes Hauser with a slide job on McSwain. Devin Morgan to the inside right now in turns 3 and 4, but Dylan Hauser up to position number 3 and coming off the race leader. Morgan comes up the racetrack. Where does Hauser go? To the middle of the racetrack, slides to the top. Evan C. Zach McSwain nearly made contact. Boy, there's a lot of respect being shown here in the opening 5 laps, and you love to see this kind of racing. Davin Cardwell off the cushion, down to the bottom of the racetrack. Uh-oh. Yellow flag is out. I thought that 07D car might have had some issues, but turns out that it's going to be the 24 JR machine of Daniel Cummings Jr. who's got some issues here. Of course, we'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay and see exactly what happened and why that 24 JR machine was around or has got some damage. You can see just in front of him the 331 car checks up a bit and just comes down the racetrack just a touch, but I mean there was nothing in it. And then Tanner Tomasi in the 09 car, of course he had nowhere to go on that exchange either, so you're about to see that 09 just know where he could go. And we ride on board thanks to Black Diamond Motorsports with the Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras. Yeah, Tomasi just was sort of focused on crossing over the guy in front of him. Unfortunately, just couldn't see what was happening in front of the car that was putting the slider on him. So as we come back to live pictures from the virtual Eldora Speedway, it will be the Wonder Green signal this time by 31 laps still to run in the main event. And you get the feeling if we can see this sort of play out over the next probably 10 to 15 laps like we just seen in those first sort of 6 or 7 laps. Boy, this track, I mean, for a black slick track, I mean, it is pretty racy at the moment. We, of course, see a lot of the drivers use the top side, but Devin Morgan caught sleeping on that start. And Dylan Hauser got a good start with Kendall Tucker. He's going to move straight to the top shelf into turn number 1 and 2. Evan C getting stuck in the middle of the racetrack, 3 wide in a Cardwell sandwich. Oh, McSwain into the wall. We are staying green, 4 wide off turn 4. How good is this? Look at JD Brown, the 14 machine, working the outside. Majula slides up in front of him. Brown turns it back underneath. 4 wide, almost down the back straightaway. And here comes Heidemann through this field as well. Chad Boland, look at how close this pack is right here. I'm actually very surprised at how much respect has been shown by these drivers. 3 wide a couple of times through this field. All this action on screen. Meanwhile, McSwain, that's Zach McSwain holding off Devin Morgan. As Devin Morgan puts the slider on, McSwain into turns 1 and 2. Davin Carville now running the outside. Can he get 2 for 1 run on the top side? Tucker leads Hauser by 7, just shy of 7/10 of a second. Here goes Davin Carville. Big slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Morgan up on the inside. They rub panels, beating and banging off each other down the back straight away. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Not sure where the action was for that one, but boy, oh boy, it is busy throughout the, I'm going to say from about 5th all the way through to about 10th or 11th. There's just a whole lot of cars that were able to run 2 and 3 wide already. It just goes to show you right now, I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it again, the respect that these drivers have for one another at the moment on a track like this. Well, it's glad to see that these drivers are able to, get anywhere from 8 to 10, 12 laps in on a slick track like this, and really work all over this racetrack. Again, in 60 minutes' time, we have the DirtFan.com UMP Modified Series fixed setup. So we thank you all for tuning in here on Ultimate Dirt TV. It's as always, it's been a pleasure having you guys with us along for the ride. Of course, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors as well while we've got this opportunity. Of course, a big thank you to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. You can check them out on our website. Go to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Click on the sponsors tab and it's got all their social media page. You can click on their image. It'll take you directly to their website and support the people that support sim racing. 23 to run. So we are coming to the halfway stage of this main event, and Tucker Hauser goes straight to the top side. Davin Carville around the outside of Devin Morgan. Here comes Blake Majulis from 11th position. up into a top 5 spot. Oh, Majulis thought about going around the outside of Morgan and then realised late in that one that he had to change direction and cut underneath him. He puts the slider on Morgan. Morgan comes back underneath him. Hayden Cardwell off the gas and just trying to get, or sort of stay in line on the top shelf. Doesn't want to give it up at the moment. Meanwhile, Davin Cardwell, he is coming after Dylan Hauser right now. When does he pull the trigger? Majulis slide job, and in comes Hayden Cardwell as well. The double slide job on Devin Morgan. He must be thinking, what is going on? Devin Morgan back to position number 6. How about Chad Boland as well? Up inside of a top 10. He started deep in this field. Davin Cardwell all over the back of Dylan Hauser through 3 and 4 that time by, but the Slick Sim Sports iRacing iFlags down under graphics number 2 machine. Yellow, yellow, yellow. There is Gary Peck driving car number 88. Let's take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. We've already seen what has happened here, so we'll let you guys catch up here on your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Zach McSwain stuck in the wall, and we're about to see that the 25 has had a couple of laps that he would rather forget after running up near the race lead. He started position 2, I think it was, but unfortunately just comes off the cushion, off the wall, down into the right rear quarter panel of Gary Peck. Obviously not intentional, but it's just the way that things happen here, unfortunately, when you get into the wall and come back down the racetrack. You see it happens so often around this type of racetrack, and not on this racetrack, but you know, the tracks like Lanier as well. Limaland are pretty good for it. Volusia you don't all see all that often. Charlotte, I've seen it happen multiple times. Anyhow, we are green flag action this time by. The lights are out. 15 to run. 25 complete. Just a couple of yellows in this one so far. And it's so far been a pretty damn good race, I must admit. Of course, again, Gary and Johnny. It's probably a little bit late, but thank you very much for the follows on the Facebook page. Appreciate the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. 15 to run. Kendall Tucker, Dylan Hauser, Davin Cardwell. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. And they get the moisture down on the bottom side on the exit of turn number 4. And they go straight to the top shelf in 1 and 2. Your top 5. Hayden Cardwell tries to drive it down the bottom. Looking for more speed. Thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate it. We'll keep an eye on your top 3 for the moment. The battle on for 2nd and 3rd. There's not a whole lot in half a car length between Hauser and Davin Cardwell. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. Slider line there from Hauser. Again, how long does Cardwell make? How long does he take to pull the trigger? Oh, wow. Here it is. He's gone to pull it. But he's going to stay. Well, I thought he was going to stay on the bottom side. Stays mid-track there on the exit of turn 4. And one thing about these super late models, they've got the ability to run right through the slick and continue their speed and momentum. Majulis being pressured right now by the 7 machine that is Hayden Cardwell. So Cardwell's putting pressure on competitors in front of him. Davin tries the inside in turns 1 and 2. In fact, it was right through the middle, but was going to be nowhere near clear on getting by that number 2 machine. At this stage, it might be just a case of, well, just ride the cushion and just let's hang on to a top 3 and get a good points night. 10 laps to run. Kendall Tucker in the Swindell Speed Lab 00 machine. He's been fairly faultless all night. Dylan Hauser makes a mistake and Davin Cardwell shoots to the outside. Oh, Hauser slides up. He got tight and they made contact. And here comes Davin Cardwell back up on the inside. He goes for the slide job into turn number 3. He's completed it. Dylan Hauser back to the inside. Hauser back to third. Can't complete the crossover. Meanwhile, Majulis close. Look at how close those third, fourth, and fifth place drivers are. Davin Cardwell, he's got a 1.6 second differential to your race leader. And right now, as they're sort of battling with each other, Devin Morgan in the 112, almost into the side of Hayden Cardwell. 6 to run this time by, ladies and gentlemen, David Heilemann. Slide job on Morgan. Morgan crosses underneath, and yellow is out. And the 1.6 second gap from Kendall Tucker to Davin Cardwell, it is now gone. With the yellow late in the race, it's expected to have a green-white checker. No, in fact, we're probably going to have 3 laps. So we'll have 1.5 miles to run to finish this one off. Wow, drama-filled race. I couldn't even tell you the reason why we went yellow then, but boy, I've got to admit, this racing inside of the top 5, even top 10 positions, has just been absolutely outstanding. Some fantastic passes, some fantastic slide jobs, some nice crossovers, some contact here and there, but boy, oh boy, these drivers, they are not afraid to put on a show. 3 laps left to run for that Swindell Speed Lab iRacing iFlag. 00 machine, Kendall Tucker. Looking for the win here in round number 3 of your World of Thunder iRacing League and DirtFan.com Shore Power Super Late Models. Here we go. Green flag is out. Pace truck is in. 3 laps left to run for Kendall Tucker to get it done. Davin Cardwell in the Monsters of Dirt 07D, the Dream Motorsports entry. Yellow, 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 very quickly onto the circuit here. Scott Dobbs. As we're going to have a green-white checker to finish this one off. So normally what would have ended this race a couple of seasons ago, of course, with the introduction here of the green-white checker situation, we are going to have another crack at it. I believe we've got, I think, 3 attempts at a green-white checker. Boys, I'd like it if you could hurry up, because I've got to go to the toilet. So we were a mile and a half out, but now we are a mile out. 8 turns for Kendall Tucker. He's really got to time this restart to perfection. Davin Cardwell needs to get a better start than what Kendall Tucker has, and it's going to be hard considering that Kendall Tucker is the race leader as lights go out on the pace truck. So we'll hopefully get this one completed. So again, we thank you all for tuning in here tonight, here on Ultimate Dirt TV. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. Dennis Buck, thank you for that follow before. Appreciate it as well. Here we go. The green flag is out. Hauser. Now, I think he may have just been moved out of the way after a little bit of a slow start, and we are going to go yellow immediately. I actually think Dylan Hauser's back on pit road. Yep, that's Slick Sim Sports number 2 machine. Oh, it's a shame to wreck such a pretty race car. So once again, we are going to attempt another green-white checker situation here at the Eldora Speedway. Come on, boys, let's get up. Let's get this run and done. Lights are out on the pace truck. Another attempt, our second attempt at a green-white checker. Let's just get to the white flag and let's just race it out to the end. Here we go. Swindell Speed Lab occupy first and third position. The Cardwells run second and fourth. So who was going to get the top 3 spots? Devin Morgan rounds out the top 5. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the penultimate time. Tucker makes a mistake and Davin Cardwell goes on by with a slide job. And the white flag is out. Davin Cardwell, he will lead that lap, but Tucker slides up in front of Davin Cardwell. Blake Majulis back to the inside. But down the back straightaway for the final time into 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the win gonna go to Davin Cardwell. Second at the line is going to be Kendall Tucker. Third is going to be Hayden Cardwell. Fourth will be Blake Majulis, Devin Morgan, David Harleman, JD Brown, Bryson Daffin, Chad Boland, Daniel Cummings Jr. top 10. Terry Wolf, Tanner Tomasi, Gary Peck, Aaron Brombelow, Dustin Hall, Brad Moore, Huey Quillen, Scott Dobbs, Evan C., Dylan Hauser, Jordan Casey, Zach McSwain, Blake Brown, and Shane James. We'll chat to your top 3 here in just a moment. Hopefully, I believe all drivers should be on the team speak. So Tucker's gone. Alright, so we've got both Cardwells ready to chat to us here from Victory Lane. And well, let's go with the driver that gets the job. He got the job done. Home in first place tonight, driving the 07D car. It's the Monsters of Dirt entry. He gets a win here at the Eldora Speedway. Davin Cardwell. Davin, congratulations on the result and congratulations on the win. Hurry up and unmute your microphone so we can have a chat to you. How does that one feel, buddy?
Jesus. I ain't sure what happened to Kendall right there in 3 and 4. I think he just got in the wall. I was kind of going for that slider line, see if I had anything. I didn't mean to throw it on his nose or nothing, so hope you ain't mad about that one.
Yeah, that was a case if he just jumped the cushion, got into the wall, and you were already going for that slider line. It was just, to be honest, it looked like a bit of a racing deal. It was no harm, no foul. But boy, when we talk about trying to come through this field, I think you started, what, 7th in this one?
Yeah, I started 7th, and no way I thought I was going to beat, these pro drivers and all that, and the bigger type of guys. But, I mean, sometimes dreams come true.
Well, it's funny you say that because the team behind you, certainly put a lot of work into, to getting you, the speed that you guys have. What's it like, a part of the team, and also what was it like, trying to come through this field? As you said, with all these pro drivers, and not just pro drivers, these other drivers, that are so phenomenal in super late models.
Oh yeah, these guys right here are the best in the game. If you can beat these guys, then you're doing something. But I was just going to take a second to Tucker. But yeah, I just got to thank everyone at Dream Motorsports for getting me where I'm at today, and everyone else.
All right, well, congratulations on the win. We've got some sponsors on this race car, so why don't you go ahead and thank those people as well, buddy.
I got to thank everyone at Monsters of Dirt for everything they do. Got to thank John and Dream Motorsports, and thank you for the broadcast.
All right, there we go. Davin Cardwell there, victorious here tonight in the 07D car. Well, we'll chat to another Cardwell. However, it's Hayden Cardwell, home in third place tonight. Hayden, congratulations on this third place finish. Redraw a lot better than 8th. Started 5th tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure, a lot better. There at the beginning, I didn't think the bottom was terrible, but computer was acting weird. It was speeding up and slowing down there, so we just tried to ride there for the first 25 so laps. Ended up getting up there on the wall there, and I felt like we actually had a pretty decent car. It's just really hard to pass there, and that race was crazy.
Yeah, it certainly was crazy from start to finish. And what was it going to be? What was going to be like, and trying to get to the top side? This track was very slick. There wasn't a whole lot on the bottom side. We've rarely ever seen anyone go to the bottom. Obviously, you get to Eldora and stuff like that. You expect it to be up on the wall, but I mean those restarts were going to be critical as well if you're on the inside.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. If you have just a slight inch of room, you got to take advantage of it and get up there, just because that's how this place is. And those restarts can get hairy, as I know something happened between Hauser and Magillis there in front of me on one of those green whites there. So not for sure what happened, but it was definitely getting crazy on those restarts.
All right, well, you come home 3rd place here tonight. A heck of a run there in the number 7 machine. So congratulations on this 3rd place finish here at Eldora. But of course, sponsors on this race car, we know you got a lot of people to thank.
Yeah, just got to thank Steve McMillan for everything he does. Helps me get around this sim. He does more than enough. Can't thank you for the broadcast, and all the boys at D1RT for all the help. Looking forward to this mod race.
All right, there we go. That was Hayden Cardwell home in 1st place. 3rd place here tonight. Davin Cardwell got the job done ahead of Kendall Tucker. Of course, Kendall Tucker is gone, so we're not going to chat to him. And of course, he's probably a little bit mad at himself more than anything. But congratulations to our top 3 here tonight. Of course, don't forget to check out World of Thunder on the World Wide Web, www.wotrl.com. And check them out on their Facebook page. Give them a like and a follow while you're there. And of course, don't forget to check out dirtfan.com on the web. Just said it, dirtfan.com. And of course, check them out on Facebook as well. Give them a like and a follow. Of course, don't forget to thank our sponsors as well. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. The UMP modified race, the server will go up in 30 minutes time, 40 minutes time. We are going to be live once again with a new link on Facebook and YouTube as well. So if you haven't done so already, like Candice and Alicia has just done, give us a follow on our Facebook page. You can be kept up to date with when we are going live next. And as I said, 40 minutes time. Myself, Brett Wheeler, and Tommy Checker will be in the booth for that one. And I think we said we head to Lanier, so should be an exciting race. Well, we'll wrap this one up on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, and everybody that makes this all possible. We thank you so very much for tuning in here on the first of 3 broadcasts here tonight on Ultimate Dirt TV. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and we'll see you shortly.